Well, mommy hit the mimosas early this morning. What's going on?
Just trying to get rid of some hiccups right now, but all good.
Why do you have the hiccups? Why'd you start drinking so early? Are you okay?
Get them I'm okay. Yeah, I get them randomly. But we have lots of good news today. No more bad news with Bad Ash. It's good news with, whoever we are.
Can't wait to get to the good news. Halloween just, 6 days away? My goodness.
Yeah.
And, I wasn't going to do Halloween. I wasn't going to decorate.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna do Halloween, but I wasn't gonna put like Halloween decorations outdoors. I wasn't gonna hand out candy. I wasn't even gonna leave the lights on.
Wait, that's Christmas.
It applies. It applies. It applies. And I deserve that. That's fair, but I just didn't want to deal with kids. I don't have any of my own. Why am I going to deal with other kids? Why am I going to buy this candy, which ultimately I'll probably just end up eating half of it?
And it's so expensive. It's like $20 for a thing of candy now. I know.
Ridiculous. And I'd rather spend that on me.
Yeah,
I'd rather spend that on me than those little trolls of other people's. They're kids. They're kids.
Aww. I wish it was still acceptable to make your own candy and stuff for kids, because I'd make them nice, healthy things. But no, it's not safe to take homemade kits.
Back in our day, we took a chance. We grew up tough.
Yeah,
it's like, there might be a needle in here, but we're gonna eat it anyways, because that's how you grow your immune system.
Exactly.
I'm partaking in Halloween this year now because I just found out that if you're a registered sex offender,
okay,
you have to stay indoors from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. on Halloween. You have to only open the door for law enforcement, turn off the exterior lights, have no Halloween decoration, and you don't offer anybody Halloween candy.
So essentially, if you don't decorate and give away candy, you're a sex offender. Right?
Exactly. I just bought 10 bags of Halloween candy. I bought the last stupid plastic skeleton that you hang on the door. And I have some pumpkin stickers that I put out, out on the porch.
Good. Oh, good. Now, okay. Now, do you think kids are going to be trick-or-treating on actual Halloween, which is Tuesday night? Or are a lot of people celebrating it the Saturday before, which would be this Saturday?
I don't know or don't care. I just don't want to look like a sex offender. I care about me, Ash.
Okay, well, maybe we
can come trick or treat any day now, as long as they don't look at my place and go, he's a sex offender. That's the only thing I'm trying to avoid right now.
Well, speaking of sex offenders, did you hear about former NBA star Dwight Howard? He's
not a sex offender.
Not for children, but there's a guy who he had some sexual relations with, who is now claiming that it was sexual assault, and it's all in the court system now. So we'll see.
I'm sorry, Dwight Howard sexually assaulted somebody else? A guy?
A guy, yeah.
What?
Yeah, he admitted to having a relationship with him, but he says it was consensual.
I'm not judging, but Dwight Howard, if I recall correctly, has and I'm not over exaggerating here. I'm not making this. I don't have the exact number, but I do believe it. It's around this number, and it is high. It's like 6, 7, or 8 different children with 6, 7, or 8 different women.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's Dwight Howard, the basketball player. And now you're saying there's a man accusing him of sexual assault.
Yes. Yeah.
I guess that Dwight Howard was sick of making women or making children.
He was like, no more babies for me.
Because I don't care how much you identify as a woman. If you're a dude, you can't make them.
No.
That's sick. I hope that's not true.
I don't know. It kind of is looking like it's true.
I thought you said you had good news.
I do. You want to hear some good news? Oh, wait. Here's one more. Not so great. No, it's nothing bad. Okay, Starbucks is being sued for selling fake food. Which I love Starbucks, but yeah, it's for their fruit refreshers specifically, because there's no fruit in it whatsoever. It's just like chemicals and dyes and sugar. So
go into Starbucks, you know what you're buying, and it's like wearing Calvin Klein, or what's a popular brand name? Come on, what are those red bottom shoes? What are the
oh my God. I've forgotten all about fashion since I became a mom. I don't even remember.
Yeah, you're not going to Starbucks for the flavor or for the food, the
quality.
The quality of it. You know, their breakfast sandwiches are microwaved. They're frozen. They unwrap it and throw it in a microwave. You're going
and I eat them a lot. It's really good, but
yeah, you're not going for the quality. They can't be sued for this. You're going for the label because you're pretentious. I'm guilty of it. That's the only reason you go to Starbucks.
And convenience. It's flavor and convenience. Although the flavor is chemicals, apparently. Anything, processed and those all the food chains are crap. But
I agree Starbucks is convenient, but if we were really, really getting our coffee for pure convenience, we'd go into 7-Eleven. That's easy. You go in and it doesn't taste bad. Actually, I find it tastes better than Starbucks coffee. But it doesn't have the little, circle with the woman in the middle.
The 7-Eleven coffee doesn't have, you can't get like, fancy lattes and caramel macchiatos and stuff like that. You can just get your basic stuff.
You can't consume your daily caloric intake with one drink at 7-Eleven, but you can at Starbucks.
Exactly.
This drink has 10,000 calories. I have a bad news story.
Oh, great. Bring it.
You remember it happened in Malibu, California, the 4 Pepperdine sorority sisters who were mowed over by a car.
Oh God. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you heard about this.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it happened on the 17th. So yeah, last week. And there's the driver of the car who killed these 4 women, 22-year-old. He was originally arrested for vehicular manslaughter, released, and just 2 days later, today, in fact, he has been
killed
arrested again. No. Oh my God.
Okay. Oh, okay. What?
No, I think he's staying indoors. He's been arrested for murder. They're now charging him with murder of these 4 women, and this is after the toxicology, that whether he was drinking or not report came back, or whether he was on drugs.
And he was.
No information has been revealed, but typically that's the reason why you would charge somebody with murder in an accident like this. So yeah, man, that is a
life lesson. Don't drink and drive.
No kidding. All right. Do you want to? Can we get to your good news, please?
Yeah, you want to hear some good news?
Yes.
Okay. A 14-year-old boy invents soap for treating skin cancer. So now
I saw this.
Oh yeah, it's so cool. So yeah, if you have skin cancer, now you can use this soap, and he's named America's top young scientist, and he hopes to, obviously over the next several years, refine his invention and do good, and just I love stories like that. Kids have such good hearts. They do. It's
right.
Before they grow up and become jaded like the rest of us. They're so good.
If you think you have skin cancer, don't just take a bath, by the way. Do go get checked too.
Well, of course. Of course. But
I'm using this soap. I'm good.
I'm good.
No. Also, if you have another form of cancer like lung, don't think you can just inhale the soap. I just feel like that has to be clarified for some people.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes. Definitely clarify. So there's another good story. This actually happened, I think, back in 2014, but for some reason it's just now making its way across the internet. There was a California home care system, like an old people's home, and they went bankrupt, and all of the staff abandoned them. There were 16 elderly residents that were left there, just alone, uncared for. And 2 people stayed behind, a janitor and the cook. They stayed behind at their own expense and took care of them for several days until the fire
department came and shut them down. Yeah.
And then I guess displaced the families. But But yeah, the Good Samaritans.
Where's the good? Well, but they still got displaced. I was waiting for like a really good happy ending.
Well, I mean, they got displaced to I don't know, back to their families, or they didn't say where they got sent.
Do you even know the definition of a feel good story? Like, I have a feel good story. I'm going to share with you, so you know what it is by definition. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
And it has a happy ending. Okay, this is how you tell a feel good story. You and your bad news. My goodness. All right, let me lift us back up with this one.
Okay.
A Ritz-Carlton is being sued. 5-star hotel just outside of San Francisco, Half Moon Bay. You ever been? It's a beautiful area.
No, I haven't been.
Ritz-Carlton is a fancy hotel. You familiar? I've never stayed at one.
Yes, I've walked through it before.
Like a honeymoon hotel for me is a Hilton. That's as high as I go. We're Diamond Club members. Totally. A woman and her husband were staying there for a birthday weekend. When she ordered a water, it was delivered, and I guess they deliver water at the Ritz-Carlton. I get mine out of the faucet.
Not the toilet?
The five-star restaurants, they deliver the water to you. Or you go to the vending machine. I mean, that's, you know. Okay. When she took a drink of it, she realized it tasted a little odd, and they sent this water. She recognized the taste, by the way. They sent the water off for testing and discovered that the water contained semen.
Okay.
Now, why is this a feel good story?
Yeah.
Do you want to know why?
I do. Why?
These people will be staying at Ritz-Carlton's for free all their life. Not to mention probably getting a big fat check because they are suing this company and they're going to settle out of court and be set for life. Happy birthday weekend.
Well, hold on. How did they find out there was semen in the water?
She recognized. She knew.
Recognized the flavor, right? Okay. And then what? And then did she test it with her kit or something?
They sent it in for testing. Now, Marriott Ritz, who owns Ritz-Carlton's, they are holding the container hostage. They probably disposed of it, so it can't be tested for DNA purposes to, figure out, pinpoint who the
why not
culprit is.
Why wouldn't they want to know who was doing that?
Typically, when somebody does that, it's because they're guilty, and they know that they're about to be sued for a lot of money. So they'll probably settle out of court. But that's a feel-good story, Ash. That's how you do a feel-good story. Happy ending at the end.
But how is that a feel-good story?
They are going to be so rich. I would love for this to happen to me. I'm ordering waters at every hotel.
Okay.
I'm going to be rude to all of the male employees at every hotel I stay at now and hope that they deliver me some water.
Okay. All right. Okay, I got one more good news story.
How do you not finish on that?
I don't know. That's a good one.
Go. See if you can beat mine.
All right. Well, it's about death. So
this is not a good story.
But it's a positive spin on it. Okay. Italian designers invented the world's first biodegradable burial pod. And so it's basically, they invented this pod that you would put your dead body in. They plant it in the ground and it grows a tree. So instead of having, cemeteries full of the headstones and whatnot,
right.
You're actually becoming part of nature again. Like you are going back to the beginning.
If you have any say over what happens to me if I die, I'm gonna die before you. Let's be honest. I'm much older. Burn me and just scatter me somewhere.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Don't make me a tree.
Why?
I don't want to be standing there in my second life going, I can't move. Birds are pooping on me. This sucks. And I'm like that for 100 years until a forest fire, takes me out of my misery.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but I don't think you'll be able to I don't know, have the eyes or the conscious to know that you're a tree. I don't know.
You do go listen. You go listen to a tree. They're saying, "Kill me. Turn me into paper. I am so sick of standing here."
No, they're not. They're just reaching for the sunlight.
No,
they want
we
love and nutrition.
Motionless lifestyle. Every once in a while, we get a breeze, and that's the highlight of our day. We get to move a little. Trees hate their lives.
Oh my God. Well, you just turned my good story into a bad one. Oh.
Yeah, again, if it does, maybe find one with semen.
Okay. I'll be on the lookout for some semen stories.
All right, we're gonna make like a tree and leave.
And leave. Bye.